Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thursday night. I'm Barry Peer. Welcome to this quick Thursday report on anything that we would like to talk about. And tonight's topic, well, Easter. Well, we know that Easter is only a month away, everyone, but it doesn't give anyone the right to speed or do anything stupid on those roads during that all-important time. And joining me now in the studio on the show, good evening to my offsider, Robert Doyle.
Yeah, good evening viewers, good evening Barry. Thanks, I think that's a good topic you've chosen tonight, Easter. I choose to stay at home in Sydney at Easter time because I find the traffic to get where you want to go up or down the coast and the crowds is just too much. And it's nicer being in Sydney because everyone goes away. So, yeah, over to you, Baz.
Okay, well, we always bang on about the all-important number 000, but we will get to that a little later on in the show. Now, another topic I'd like to talk about before the end of the show is arguments. Now arguments do not get us anywhere, nor do they solve the problem, but on with the good stuff. First, we've got some fantastic new staff here working with us at Oceania, and here is my offsider to tell you about them.
Yeah, look, really happy with the way things are going. We've got some really experienced staff and also some very good young staff that learns quickly, and I think that everyone's happy with the way things are going in here at Oceania House at the moment, and that's good to see, isn't it, Barry?
It is, and Sydney's weather, everyone, well, summer has really come with a bite the last month of summer, but I can tell you, as much as we love the sunshine and the warmth, we really need a good soaking. Here's my offsider now.
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain, but not enough, Barry. We had about 2 days worth, and it dried up pretty quickly because the ground was so dry anyway. So we need some good, as they say in the country, some good follow-up rain, and hopefully that'll come soon.
And now I'd like to talk about arguments. Well, arguments are not a nice thing to happen, and I don't know about you, Rob, but do you think arguing will get anybody anywhere or make the situation worse?
Look, it depends at the level of the argument. If you can stay and keep your voice at the nice discussion level and not be starting to raise it or yell, then maybe people can talk things out. You can call it an argument, but you can have a quiet argument or you can have a discussion. It just depends what you call it, really, isn't it? But I don't think raising your voice or just going to that next level that's an argument, isn't it? And
okay, well, enough of that segment now. Let's talk about a bit more about getting prepared for that all-important trip away over the Easter break. Now, we discussed this last year on the show, and you must always have good wheels and a good service to your car, because if you drive somewhere and suddenly a tyre goes pop or the radiator overheats, that's it, you've had it. Here's Rob now.
Yeah, you got to, I think everyone should have the car checked before they go away on long journeys. Make sure that the spare tyres sound and you've got enough oil and those sorts of things.
And fill up with petrol beforehand, because petrol can become more expensive over this time, but we will bring you an extended program on Easter sometime next week. Now, before we do go tonight, we bang on about this so many times, and that is the all-important number 000. Please do not ring that number unless you have an emergency. And here, as usual, is my operator to tell you the importance of leaving that vital number alone.
Yeah, look, you've got to keep it clear. If it's an emergency, use it. If it's not an emergency, don't use it. Simple as that, Baz.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's very good.
What's the point of fixing something when it ain't broke? Just ask yourself. And that is the report for this the Thursday evening, the 8th of February. Thanks for joining us. And before I do go tonight, I went out to see the boys at Care Flight yesterday, and it was really good. The Care Flight helicopter team showed me around the helicopter, and that was really good. And I learned about how they respond to emergencies. So I will tell you a little bit more about that on an extended program sometime next week. But you take care, everybody, and here's my outsider now to say good night.
Yeah, look, I agree with your subjects tonight, Barry. We need to keep reminding people about O. We need to tell people to prepare for the Easter holidays. We want a bit more rain, so, you know, spot on with your topics tonight. So I hope everyone has a pleasant evening, and I look forward to supporting you again when we talk to them.
And on behalf of myself as a presenter, thank you for tuning in, everybody, and here's my outsider now to say the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's it. Thanks for supporting us, and thanks for your good topics, Barry. It's been very informative. I hope everyone has a nice evening. Good night.
And do tune in again. Tomorrow we've got a fantastic morning coming your way. At 6:30 a.m. we have the one and only Rob Doyle here, along with his outsider, and we have Good Morning Oceania at 6:30 a.m, followed by a delicious breakfast prepared by Rob Doyle, proudly presented to you by Kellogg's, of course, the best to you each morning. So that's all coming up tomorrow morning, right here on the show. You take care, and from all the team here at Oceania, we wish you a very good evening. Good evening, everyone.